Hey everyone, Tony G. So in today's video, we're going to be working the intrinsic muscles of our foot, okay? And I must give the warning, I'm going to be showing my bare foot, so if some people are not into that, well, this might not be the video for you. I do apologize. However, we're here to learn what's going on with our bodies, okay? That being said, the intrinsic muscles of the foot are the muscles inside of the foot, okay? Now, these muscles typically tend to support the arch of the foot. Now, because of footwear, by and large, our intrinsic muscles tend not to really work, which can lead to ankle problems, which can lead to knee, hip, or back problems, okay? A lot of our issues tend to stem from the ground up because our foot is the first thing making contact with the ground, in where the foot mechanics are you land, expand, absorb the forces, and then recoil. If your arch is collapsed or hindered in any type of way, your foot can collapse, and that's going to distribute the ground forces differently throughout your entire body, which will change the way that our musculoskeletal system will absorb ground forces. That being said, all the force has to go somewhere, so if your foot is not working optimal, then this is what's going to cause dysfunction and pain throughout the rest of the body. That being said, we're just going to go over the basic mechanics of the foot, how to strengthen the foot, and make sure that we can kind of injury-proof ourselves going forward, okay? That being said, you're not going to really see my face for this camera. It's going to be mainly about my foot and all sorts of different things. So I really hope you do enjoy, and I will check in at the end just before we finish up, okay? Hope you like this video. So, don't mind me, I gotta move the camera. But in this video, we're going to be talking about the foot, so let's focus on the foot, okay? So now, what happens here with the foot is there are several things. We have what's called an automatic mechanism. It's known as the windlass mechanism, in where if you lift your toes of your feet, it's automatically going to force the arch of your foot into a nice rigid structure, okay? Which ideally is our ideal arch. However, this is a passive process because by the toes lifting up, it automatically forces this. So we use this more for cueing and kind of showing what our foot should look like as compared to an actual exercise, even though you could do toe raises as an exercise. However, this isn't going to necessarily strengthen the arch of your foot because it's a passive mechanism. So that being said, how do we activate our foot? So first we have to realize that our foot is a tripod, okay? It's designed to hit the ground and be a stable force. So you want 3 points of contact whenever you're reaching the ground, okay? So one point will be the ball of your foot, the other one will be, the ball of your foot, the heel of your foot, and just below your pinky toe is base of the fifth is what we say, okay? Now, keeping those in mind, we're gonna have those 3 points pressed into the ground firmly, okay? We're going to lift up our toes first to understand what it feels like, okay? And ideally, what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our hand and we're gonna put it underneath our foot. We're gonna lift up and we're gonna say, oh, that's that muscle right down here that's kicking in. That's kind of activating, okay? That being said, we're going to form that mind-muscle connection, and where we're going to, okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to press these 3 points into the ground, and I'm going to lift up my arch and relax, okay? So initially when you're doing that, your toes are going to try to grab the mat or whatever you're using, the floor. You could do this on top of a book if you want. Your toes are going to just grip and try to grab that ground as hard as you can. This is very normal, okay? But ideally, when you are activating the arch of your foot, you're doing this with your toes relaxed and then relax, okay? So, that being said, once we kind of figured out, okay, I'm going to put my hand on here. I'm going to squeeze that arch, get that arch nice and fired. We got a nice stable arch here. And now we're going to hold it for 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And that's 1, okay? And we're going to relax ourselves. And then we're going to go again, squeezing that arch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And relax. And again, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and relax. And again, go. Squeeze the arch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And last one, we're going to do 5 and squeeze. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And relax, okay? And that is what we will say is level 1 of the foot intrinsic arch firing mechanism. Okay? Let me turn this back there. Sorry. Okay. That, everyone, is the foot intrinsic muscle strengthening. Give that a try. I know it's going to be hard at first, but once you form this connection, you're going to notice that your foot is feeling much stronger. Your arch is going to be much stronger. You're going to be less likely to have any kind of ankle injuries and anything that can work its way up the chain, okay? As always, please make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you all in the next video. Thanks everyone for watching.